Here we're going to look at 3 different examples of solving an application problem using proportions. So here the first one says I have 2 units of certain gas that weigh 175 grams. What is the weight of 5 units of gas? So in this case, what I like to do is I personally like to set it up so that your variable is in your numerator, but however you choose to set up your problem is perfectly fine. So I'm going to show you 2 ways that we can do it. So in your first way, so way number 1, we are going to set it up so that we have grams on top and units on the bottom. So in this case we would have 175 grams is 2 units and x grams is to 5 units. Now in this case we just simply have to solve for x, so we're going to take the denominator of the 1 and move it up and over. Now I'm using the idea of proportion, but notice in this case I don't have to cross multiply completely because I'd end up dividing out this 2 anyway. So my problem is going to become 175 grams times 5 units. We're dividing the whole thing by 2 units is going to give me my x value. Now in this case my units are going to cancel out, leave the grams behind, and we end up getting 437.5 grams is my x. Now I told you I'd show you 2 ways, and so here we have your second way. So way number 2, we are going to look up or set it up by doing units on top with grams on the bottom. So in this case we would have 2 units per 175 grams is equal to 5 units per x grams. So in this case I am going to cross multiply completely because my x is in the denominator. So I'm going to go ahead and do my cross multiplication. So here we're going to end up with 2x is equal to 175 times 5. So we're going to end up with my 2x is equal to 875. So my x is going to be 437.5 grams. So notice either way you end up with the exact same result. It just depends on the steps that you want to use in order to get there. Alright, let's look at another one. So here we have sales tax is figured at 6 cents for every dollar of merchandise purchased. What is the purchase price on an item that had a sales tax of $2.04? So here we are going to have $1 of product or merchandise to 0.06 cents of tax is equal to some unknown dollar amount to $2.04 of tax. So in this case, again, just like before, I'm simply going to cross product on the one side. So here we're going to end up with $1 times 204, and we're going to divide that by 0.06. This is going to give me my x value. So in this case, my x is going to be $34. Alright, let's solve one more. So here on a map, 1.5 inches represents 40 miles. How many inches represents 50 miles? So we're going to use 1.5 inches per 40 miles is equal to x over 50 miles. So we're going to set up and solve for x. So here we're going to end up with 1.5 inches times 50 miles divided by 40 miles is going to give me my x value. So here we get that x is going to be 1.875 inches. And so there are 3 application examples on solving word problems using the ideas of proportions. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, the key is to remember to make sure that the units across your numerators are identical to the units across your denominators. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.